Alright, so in this one, I want to go over a few things. What Legends tweeted out last night, more specifically, Piccolo's Zenkai here, Kamikolo, because this is where he fuses with Kami, then plays Android 17, given. He does more to androids, even though he probably would have lost to 17, but nonetheless, we're going to go over that, and then, these hints. So, I was going to go over it last night, it just didn't seem necessary. I mean, I made like a little thing, which was meant to be a short, but then I made a mistake. I don't know what happened, it just fucked up. So I'm like, okay, I'll go over it here and talk about it. More, again, about Kamikolo, we'll talk about him after we go over this part. So, 3 black dots, gray dot, green dot. Cool. Then a pineapple. Okay, well, if we look just simplicity stake, people were saying it is either this, which, if you don't know, this is when, I believe, obviously, Baby has taken over Launch, Trunks, Gohan, Goten's, minds, not bodies, I was going to say bodies, their minds, with, whatever the fuck Tuffles do, because no one really cares about GT. If that could be what it is. I don't think so, personally. There's also the scene where, Goku's about to fight Baby, this Super Baby 1 form where he just absorbs Vegeta and then takes over everyone's minds, and that could lead to a Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku and a Super Baby 1, but we already have a Super Baby 1, so maybe a Transforming Baby and a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then the more obvious thing would be, if I could find the gosh darn tweet again, would be, okay, 3 black dots could symbolize Oob's hair being black. The tunic could be symbolized by the gray, if I could find a goddamn image of Oob here. No, just Oob, huh? Everyone's just tweeting this. Okay, there's Oob. So, black hair, tunic could be symbolized as gray, and then the green, he has a green thing, green looking thing at least, on like his waistband. So, I take it as that. Apologize, don't know what the fuck's going on Twitter here. I take it as that. Again, I could just be flat out wrong, right? But I take it as that. Either Majoob / Oob or Baby that transforms, and then a Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku. Then we have Kamikolo. So, I've been mentioned this 27 times, right? I predicted this. I didn't necessarily predict that it would happen now. I just predicted if he got a Zenkai, he would be crazy. So, fuse with Kami, Piccolo Zenkai Awakening is coming. Zenkai awaken him to level up his attack and defense. He'll now inflict extra damage against Tag Future, along with Tag Android, plus his Zenkai ability to boost blue, Regen characters. So, the thing is with this, and it kind of counteracts my whole video, at least talking about him in that part, is I said the whole premise of the video was this Zenkai will make this unit the best unit on their team. Well, Kamikolo was probably the only iffy choice here, and if we go to him real quick, just sort by blue units, he should be high up because I assume he's 14 stars at this point, right? Kamikolo? Kamikolo? Where are you? Hello? I don't see him. Give me a second to find him. Where is he? He is blue. God, I feel like I scrolled past him 6 times at this point. Where is he? There he is. Yep, I did. Okay, he is 14 stars. Nice. So what's his main draw that he's going to have? He's going to go neutral on his main for 45 counts, which is ridiculous. Now he's going to do extra 2 future units, which, okay, who's the real big issue green future unit? Well, you're not really running into future, so who's God Key in future? Corrupted Zamasu, Vegito Blue? That's probably the most you're going to run into. That's God Key and future, so he'll actually get that extra damage. But again, you don't really need to do extra damage to Zamasu, he's squishy as hell. Vegito Blue, he's not that tanky either, so it wouldn't really matter. But this. So, if we just look at it, right, we just go back real quick, and then we just look at blue regen units. Now, there's a thing that they've been doing, right? Where the LF Zenkai is maybe a little, well, the LF unit is maybe a little worse or a little better than the LF itself. Yellow Full Power Frieza to the yellow Final Form Frieza. Who's better, who's worse? Argument's sake, I will say the LF Full Power Frieza, if you have him at least 3 stars, is better than the Zenkai 7 Yellow Final Form Frieza. Another instance could be, I don't know, let's say, name it Goku to Blue Broly. Who's better? Name it Goku's better. He's an LF Zenkai, given, but it's the same scenario, right? A new LF to a Zenkai unit. We have this scenario here now, where we have an LF, Kid Buu, and then we have the Zenkai Piccolo. Who will be better? Now, in my opinion, I see the case where you will run Piccolo over Kid Buu. Now, that's pretty argumentative, I agree, but just hear me out. So, Kid Buu, let's say you have my stars, 3 stars right here, right? What is he going to do? Again, do more to Saiyans and Regen. He's going to get a lot of damage inflicted buffs, a lot of everything, and all of that. And that's good and well and awesome. But understand one simple thing. Transforming DKP can tank pretty well when he's transformed, right? LF Piccolo can tank very well pre-transformed and transformed. Piccolo will have high stats. He will have good stats to tank. And he's range type. Do you see what I'm getting at here? He'll have Zenkai stats, which will allow him to tank, and he's doing more to certain tags. Now, the certain tags is doing more too. I'll be honest, it doesn't matter. They don't matter in this game. Androids aren't relevant right now. They're not dropping a new android like today or tomorrow. They're not. By the way, we do have someone in shop maintenance, so I suspect that this Zenkai comes maybe next week. If not, they'll drop new units and a Zenkai this week, which wouldn't make sense. But yeah, we do have both maintenance tonight. Regardless, he's not going to do more to any relevant tags per se, but him being able to just exist as, okay, here's another defensive, tanky because he's a Zenkai, blast-based unit, and he's going to just do well with LF Piccolo. He just is. He's going to do better than Kid Buu, even with the supplementation of green cards, of, surviving longer, because, what's the word you'd say? I guess it's just survivability. Kid Buu has better survivability than a lot of units, because he gets Vanish Gauge recovery quicker, he has green cards, they give him his Vanish back, he has Blast Armor on his ultimate, main ability, cancels their buffs. He's going to do a lot. But I much prefer, and I mentioned this when I was talking about like Robbery in the tier list, what do I prefer? More damage or more tanking? I prefer the idea of more tanking. So, I do think this guy will replace a 3-star LF Kid Buu. Now, if you have him 6 stars, even 4 stars, I do think Kid Buu will be better. But on an optimal team, I do think Piccolo, even before seeing him, just stats alone, the increases he'll get, will be better than Kid Buu at 3 stars. Now, does he replace Android 21? Yes. If he replaces, Kid Buu, which replaces Android 21, then, again, I think he replaces her easily. Now, it's the same scenario, right? Because you have this thing where Android 21 is going to tank better than Kid Buu. Android 21 is going to have a lot more durability than Kid Buu. So you're in that scenario already, but the difference is Android 21 is a free-to-play Zenkai, Piccolo's a summonable Zenkai. They're going to be more distinguished, they're going to be better units for summonable Zenkais than free-to-play Zenkais. Now, it's not always been true with, let's say, Scout or Vegeta. If we think about even more, Red Metal Cooler, he's not that bad, but, you don't see him, right? Yellow Frieza, they're not as distinguished. Like, you could say a lot of free-to-play Zenkais are better than them. And I think that's more just them not wanting to buff specific tags. Like, if you think about it, let's say Yellow Frieza and Red Metal Cooler were really good. That's 2 really good Zenkais that flow on Powerful Opponent, because you could just have Blue Cooler, then you have Red Metal Cooler and Yellow Frieza. I mean, LOE, Powerful Opponent, they can't really get messed up in that scenario, right? They're just gonna shit on everything. So making them underwhelming-ish, again, I don't think they're that underwhelming. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but with this Piccolo, Regen doesn't... it's weird, right? Because you could say Regen doesn't need this Zenkai, but that's usually what people are going to say if they own Kid Buu. If you don't own Kid Buu, this Zenkai's for you. Blast Base, again, LF Piccolo, DKP. They're gonna flow really well with this guy. I just think... I just think that it wasn't needed now. Like I said earlier, this was probably the one that was like, will this guy really do everything that I say he will and just shit on everybody? And he was the one I was hesitant on because, you know, he's only doing so much currently, but I just got the feeling in my head that he's going to do a lot more, at least durability-wise, if not damage-wise. It's just that playing safer is better than playing, you know, more like an aggressive idiot, I guess is what you could call it. To go over more, by the way, just to look at, I didn't mean to go there, to look at something else for, where the fuck's the tag? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where the hell's the tag? Why is it up here? Okay, Super Warriors. He's gonna be a Zenkai for Super Warriors. So, I mean, you might have not the best color synergy. You could run, you know, Red Yamcha, who is the best of the three, you know, non-Zenkai Super Warriors. Then this Kamikolo, then Purple Krillin. It wouldn't be bad. I think this guy's blue card actually isn't terrible. I don't think it's a long animation. Yeah, minus 4% to enemy stain damage cut, activating when cover change and changing cover. Oh shit, that's really good actually. So he doesn't really care about cut that often. Okay, then that's, you know, not great. But again, another setup you could run with this guy, blast based setup. Besides that though, will he be needed if, let's say, you have Android 21? Now, Android 21 is suitable. Probably the best free-to-play Zenkai, right? Like, you don't need anyone. You don't even need to run her in particular, but it's just, you want to have a full color wheel just so you can counter any, you know, opponent, because let's say they have a fucking mono red team. Okay, I want to bring my blue 21. I'm not going to bring my LF Piccolo, ideally, because that's just not going to work out. You want to have a full color wheel just to counter out everything. This guy, actually, with Legends Road Piccolo, Kamikolo, and then I guess you could say TN. You can have a really good tanky setup, but I much prefer Yamcha because obviously a lock-in is better than just, oh, I can tank better than you, right? Super Warriors actually wouldn't be too terrible. I might run that. And I'm going to Zenkai 7 this guy. I'll do an instant showcase. I'll even do a breakdown video of, you know, I think, personally, we're getting all the information tonight for the new units and the Zenkai, but I think only one of that's coming, which with the shop maintenance, I think just the new units are coming. I'm not sure this guy's coming this week. Obviously, we'll find out tonight, but yeah. Yeah, you can actually run some decent setups with this guy if you actually think about it. I'm just worried that he could replace Kid Buu. I don't want him to, but if you just look at past experiences, like, he's going to. It's just that simple. Like, I guess I'll just pull them up, right? Let me look at Saiyans because they have the most Zenkais. So let's compare Saiyans, right? Let's see. Okay, let's compare. Vegito Blue came out pretty similar to when, you know, the most similar, I guess, to when Super Saiyan 4 Goku came out. Who's better? Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Okay, Red GT Kid Goku came out around when Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta Zenkai came out, which I know it's both Zenkais, but who's better? Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Even more, you know, they did this instance where it was the opposite. Turles came out, Gohan is the LF, Gohan's better. So it's really just a mixed bag. They might just say fuck it and say, you know what, Kamikolo, we don't care about Kid Buu anymore. You're going to be the #1 blue regen unit. And they could very well just say, you know what, fuck you, Kamikolo. We won't even give you, like, any stat increases. We're just going to let you rot in the dust. Apologize for the background noise. People are fucking jackasses. And then they'll just be like, alright, fuck you. Yeah, I'm just looking at this, and it's legitimately a 50-50 what they'll do, right? You can't even predict it. Huh. Even look, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super 17, who was better? The non-LF Zenkai. It's legitimately, it's just a 50-50. Oh, man. Ultra Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who's better? Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Yeah, oh man, I wonder how they treat this guy. Oh no. I mean, let me know what you guys think. If you guys think Piccolo will surpass Kid Buu, and trust me, I really am not trying to underrate Kid Buu and sell him short and be like, oh no, he's really not that good of an LF, like this random ass Zenkai is going to pass him up. It's just that you really got to acknowledge Zenkai is what they're going for, and with past experiences, like I just pointed out, Zenkai non-LF units have passed the LF units that have preceded them. And I could see that case easily happening here, and or seeing that case not happen here because they're like, okay, we'll just chill out for a second. I can't really give a real reason. See, there's another part of me that just thought about this. Kid Buu's on powerful opponent, so they could have it be, okay, we'll make Piccolo broken for regen, but powerful opponent, Kid Buu's there, Piccolo's not, and they'll think logically, in their head, at least this is their own head logic, I would assume, we want Super Warriors to get a little bit of a buff, so we'll make Piccolo really good, then we'll make regen better in that instance, but we'll have Kid Buu still be usable because he's vulnerable on powerful opponent. Again, that's just my own headcanon, my own logic behind it. I completely doubt it's going to be true. Do I think he's going to be better than Kid Buu? Yes. A 3-star one, that's it. Not a 6-star. Don't worry, I'm not, an idiot. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys think he will surpass Kid Buu or not. If you guys think he'll be mediocre. I've heard things that he's going to be as bad as Scouter Vegeta was on release. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. If you guys are summoning for whatever is coming, Majub, Super Saiyan 3, Kid Goku, or Transforming Baby, or whatever the hell it is with those hints, let me know. And what do you guys think of those hints? Obviously, everyone's relating it to GT, but do you think there is a hint beyond that that's like, oh, it's not GT related, it's this related? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.